Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 most beautiful cities in Minnesota. Minnesota is known by many clever names: the North Star State, land of 10,000 lakes, the Gopher State. Yet for anyone who has ever had the privilege to visit and for those proud to live in this northern Midwest location, only one word can really capture all that Minnesota is: majestic. From bodies of water formed by icebergs, to scenic mountain vistas, beauty and outdoor adventure are around every corner. It is a tragedy that Minnesota is often overlooked as a tourist destination. When folks consider this lovely state, they typically only think of the Mall of America as its biggest draw. That is, unless visitors are fans of nature and have a spirit for exploring. In that respect, Minnesota has more to offer than even the most populated thrill capital. Take a drive and revel in the wonder of the most beautiful cities in Minnesota. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 most beautiful cities in Minnesota. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 most beautiful cities in Minnesota. Number 10. Minnetonka. Despite being just 15 minutes drive from downtown Minneapolis, Minnetonka makes for a peaceful and picturesque place to visit. Lying alongside the large and lovely lake of the same name, it has vast swaths of pristine forests, prairies, wetlands and waterways for you to explore. As plenty of coffee shops, parks and restaurants are dotted about, you don't need to venture into the Twin Cities to relax and unwind. As innumerable outdoor activities are on offer, locals and tourists alike come here to hike, bike and kayak about its scenic and serene confines. Number 9. Lanesboro. The village of Lanesboro was named for one of its earliest settlers hundreds of years ago and is a picturesque small town that is bisected by the Root River. It's also the heart of local Amish country, and you can learn all about the life and culture of these people at Bluffscape Amish Tours. You can also take in the story of the region by visiting the Lanesboro Museum. The Lanesboro Dam is a historic landmark that offers stunning natural beauty and the chance to recharge your batteries amongst the peace and brilliant colors of the natural surroundings. Number 8. Mankato. One of the largest cities in Minnesota outside of the Twin Cities, Mankato lies just an hour and a half's drive to the southwest of the massive metropolis. Located alongside the winding Minnesota River, it has everything you could want from a city of its size. Not too big but not too small, its historic old downtown is easily navigable on foot with its beautiful brick buildings now housing bustling bars, businesses, and restaurants. Number 7. St. Paul. Beauty in cityscapes can be just as entrancing as beauty in nature. It is all in the eye of the beholder. Anyone who has ever taken in the Chicago or New York City skyline might agree that there is something transcendent, like an organized chaos in that steel and stone, that gives a person a newfound perspective. The skyline of St. Paul has such an effect on those who have yet to witness it from the right vantage. St. Paul is not all just buildings and bustle. It is a city of vast diversity, all easily understood in the array of food, art, and entertainment found throughout. Cancan Wonderland is where all adventures into St. Paul must begin, a fun and whimsical playplace that families will love. Then, check out the art installation beloved by locals known as Everyday Poems for City Walks. Number 6. Maple Grove. It might not seem like a visitor can truly immerse themselves in the beauty of nature when situated between two major cities, and in many cases, individuals would be correct. Maple Grove is a grand exception. With more wonders than a person can enjoy in a single afternoon, visitors might want to book a long weekend trip to be able to take it all in. Begin at the Maple Grove Arboretum, a 15-acre park that connects hikers to Rice Lake and the Medicine Lake Regional Trail, as well as the Angel of Hope Memorial. If traveling with family, especially family involving children, all will love Central Park of Maple Grove, where 44 sprawling acres feature an interactive fountain, an ice skating loop, and a labyrinth. Maybe after, try some fun cultural experiences at the Maple Grove Arts Center. Number 5. St. Cloud. Another Minnesotan city on the banks of the Mississippi, this historic river plays a huge role in the attractive style and active atmosphere tourists will feel in every corner of this innovative city. Boating, fishing, swimming, and picnics on the numerous beaches scattered along the river are popular summer activities. If visitors desire something a little different, how about a romantic stroll through Munsinger Clemens Gardens and sharing a kiss under one of the flowery arches? If feeling adventurous, pack a water bottle and wear comfy shoes and take a hike through Quarry Park and Nature Preserve. Finish the day off at one of the many local eateries that are bound to have taste buds dancing for joy. Number 4. Rochester. Rated as one of the best cities in the United States to live, Rochester offers lots to see and do. For the active visitor, get ready to stretch and get the heart pumping while trekking through any of the 100 local parks or the 85 miles of paved trail. This includes those cold, snowy winter months when many don skis or snowshoes and explore Quarry Hill Nature Center and its paths. Citizens spend plenty of their summer months at Silver Lake Park, one of the most popular and scenic spots in Rochester. Paddle boats and bike rentals are available for those who wish to explore the waters from a different vantage point. Then, take a stroll through Seacap Orchard, Rochester's #1 fresh fruit grower, offering you pick opportunities during certain growing seasons. Number 3. Brooklyn Park. Set on the west bank of the mighty Mississippi and just a little northeast of Minneapolis, Brooklyn Park is less a city and more of a large suburb. With lush parks, sprawling tree lines, and homes that remind us of the simple life in a small-town environment where everyone knows everyone. Never feel like a tourist as the comfort and amenities of this scenic bird capture all the senses. With 60 parks spanning over 2,000 acres of beautiful land use areas and nature preserves, 2 incredible public golf courses designed by Robert Trent Jones II, and even a historic farm ready to delight visitors, tourists might forget how close they are to the Twin Cities. Brooklyn Park is a haven ready for families and anyone who appreciates the glory of nature. Number 2. Duluth. Find coastal beauty no matter the season in this lovely city just off Lake Superior. A seaport city, much of Duluth's attractive quality is drawn from nautical themes, easily seen in its arts and culture scene. From lakefront trails to world-class trout streams, from mountain biking to snowmobiling, there is always something to do. With such a dramatic climate, this is an impressive feat. Get a bird's-eye view of the city and lakefront from the Skyline Parkway, where visitors can see the St. Louis River and Lake Superior at the same time. Appreciate the beauty of the city's past at the historic Glensheen House, a former home and current museum comprising 39 rooms with period furnishings. Let us not forget to visit Leif Erikson Park and see a replica of his Viking ship, followed by a stop in the Duluth Rose Garden. Number 1. Minneapolis. How can such a huge city be beautiful? Simple, it is all in the city's design. Built surrounded by lakes on the banks of the mighty Mississippi, the city of Minneapolis shines like a beacon of beauty, all due to the hard work and collaborations of architects, artists, and dreamers who had a vision and made it a reality. From the recently restored Capitol building to the Stone Arch Bridge, artistic flair is all around, waiting for guests to admire. Bob Dylan fans will delight in the attractive and catchy mural painted by Eduardo Cobra, which became a city icon due to the singer-slash-songwriter's lineage in the state. The Minneapolis Institute of Art houses art pieces that have fascinated and inspired art appreciators for centuries. Furthermore, for lovers of classical music, put on a snazzy outfit and enjoy an evening at Minneapolis Orchestra Hall. Conclusion. Minnesota is not often on travelers' destination bucket lists, however, it is certainly worth taking a trip and spending time to explore. It does not matter which city visitors choose or the time of year, as Minnesota has attractions for all. Be sure to plan a road trip, a summer getaway, or a romantic weekend for an awesome adventure. So, which are your favorite cities among the top 10 most beautiful cities in Minnesota? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite cities among the top 10 most beautiful cities in Minnesota in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.